India has the second highest number of English speakers, but it is still a foreign language, and the common mistakes we make prove it. It is a second language for a vast majority of people. In a country where many regional languages are used, a lot of errors creep into the grammar and vocabulary of an average English speaker in India. Writing and speaking in English as a non native speaker has its own set of problems. Grammatical errors come in many forms and can easily confuse and obscure meaning. Some common errors are with prepositions, most importantly, subject verb agreement, tenses, punctuation, spelling, and other parts of speech. Here are English grammar mistakes Indians most commonly make. Now, there are some sentences. For example, first sentence is myself, I am Neha. This is wrong, this is incorrect. While introducing oneself, it is usually observed that the users mix up both the possessive pronoun myself and the subject pronoun I. So the correct usage is I am Neha. He has given his exams. This sentence is again incorrect. To give an exam means you are the one creating and giving the text sheets to the students. So the correct usage is he has taken his exams. To take an exam means you are answering the questions. So the teacher gives the exams and the students take the exam. He made a lecture. Now, this is wrong. This is incorrect. Why? Because the correct usage is he gave a lecture. The correct verb is gave. Made means to prepare, and gave means he delivered in front of the audience. So, for lecture, we always use he gave a lecture. He gave a speech. Here, this is the reversal. He gave a speech is incorrect. The correct version is he made a speech or he delivered a speech. The latter version, delivered a speech, sounds more proper. I am having four brothers and three sisters. Now, this is incorrect. Why? Because we usually mix up present continuous tense. This present continuous tense should not be used for such pragmatic situations. Simple present tense should be used. So we should say, I have four brothers and three sisters. He travels in third class. This is incorrect. In third class means he is traveling third class on the specific trip being discussed. So the correct sentence is he travels third class. Travels third class means he always travels third class. My tooth is paining. Now we never say paining with tooth. My tooth is aching. Aching is the correct word. Though both of these words they are most commonly used as nouns. They refer to unpleasant situations that you feel in your body, although they are slightly different feelings. A pain is usually used to refer to a kind of sharp discomfort that is difficult to ignore. And ache is similar to pain but is usually used to refer to a duller kind of discomfort that may continue for longer than a pain. Ache is used with a part of body to form compound words like headache, stomachache, backache, heartache. Heartache is used to refer to a kind of emotional pain. Pain simply is used to describe what hurts, and this pain is revealed in the poems of the poets. So we should always say, my tooth is aching and not my tooth is paining. Now, again, this sentence I have often heard people saying, my head is aching, my head is paining, my head is aching. These two sentences, they are incorrect. You should never express a feeling or hypothetical abstraction in present, past, or future continuous tense. So, I would forbid you from using either of the sentences. The correct sentence is, I have a headache. So, we should always say, I have a headache, and not my head is paining or my head is aching. He has just returned back from England. Returned and back, they are synonyms. Return itself means to come back. So the correct sentence is, he has just returned from England. This is the common mistakes which we usually make. We use both the words, both the synonyms together. I take my dinner at 8 p.m. every night. Now, this is incorrect. We should say, I take my dinner at 8 p.m. or I take my dinner at 8 every night. Dinner we take at night. So, when we say p.m., we should not use every night, because here dinner itself indicates that we take dinner at night. And I take my dinner at 8 every night. When we use every night, we should not say p.m. Last year, before she got very good marks. This is a wrong usage of phrase. The correct usage is, year before last she got good marks. Phrases that can be used. For example, month before last, day before last, week before last. So you should be very careful while making use of these phrases. What is the time in your watch? Again, this is incorrect sentence, and this is commonly used by most of us. By a watch, what is the time by a watch is the correct sentence. By a watch here has the meaning of according to. So the sentence is basically asking what time the other person's watch is currently showing, which is slightly different than asking what time it is. You usually have a reason to think that your own watch or clock is inaccurate, and you want another person's input on what time it really is. The use of by in this sentence is similar to using by to refer to an author. For example, Macbeth by Shakespeare. He again, next sentence is, he never said anything of the kind. Again, people they commonly use this type of sentence. This is a use of double negatives, never and anything. So this should be avoided. The correct sentence is, he said nothing of the kind. Next sentence, the price of this tablet is higher than yours. This is incorrect. Why? Because while comparing two individuals or things, than is followed by the pronoun that. So the correct sentence is, the price of this tablet is higher than that of yours. I cannot cope up with this pressure. This is incorrect sentence. The meaning of the verb cope is to manage. It is followed by the preposition with and never followed by up. So the correct sentence is, I cannot cope with this pressure. Again, this sentence is also most commonly used. I prefer coffee than tea. Prefer is always followed by the preposition to. So we should say, I prefer coffee to tea. Thank you.